Hey guys, I wanted to make this video hopefully to help a lot of you guys out. I know it's hard to find a sports betting app that you can use in Florida. I know the major ones like FanDuel, DraftKings, Barstool Sports, they're all off limits for us. Fortunately, Prizepicks we can use. I've been using Prizepicks for probably about 2 to 3 months now. I'm going to give you guys a rundown of what Prizepicks is, how it works, and if you want to try it out, I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out yourself. But let's get into it. So we're on the Prizepicks website here. You can use Prizepicks in the browser on a computer, or they do have an app. That's primarily how I use it. I'm just showing you guys for the sake of the video. So Prizepicks is not like your typical sports betting app. It's not. You're not picking the winners on like matches and whatnot. It's solely props. You'll see here all the different sports along the top here: NBA, NFL, college football, soccer, whatnot. These sports do change just about every week depending on what's going on. I primarily bet NFL and MMA. There is no UFC event this weekend. That's why it's not showing MMA. And then along the bottom right below, you'll see all the different types of props. So we have pass yards, rush yards, receiving yards. So for this example, it's just to show you guys how this works. We clicked on rush yards, and then we're going down to the players here. So it's showing Nick Chubb, running back for Cleveland, going against Washington this weekend. He's projected at 83.5 yards. I can say, hey, I think Nick Chubb is going to run more than that. So then I would click on him, go over here and hit the more button. You do need at least 2 picks for an entry. So we can go right next to him, Brian Robinson. And then we can say, hey, he's projected for 65.5. I don't think he'll do that. We'll take the less. So just like that, we're now in a 2-player power play. As you can see here, 2 correct ones, meaning that we hit both, we'll pay a 3x. So if we put $20 in, we would win 60. Now, 2 players is the minimum, and then you can play up to 6. Now, the more players you add, the higher winnings you will get. So say we take Patterson here, we'll take the more on him. Now if we do a 3-leg power play, that same $20 entry will pay us a 5x, meaning $100. We do have the option to do a flex play, which means we hit only 2 out of the 3. If we do that, we do get reduced winnings. So if we hit all 3, it would only pay 45. And if you hit 2 of them, it would pay 1.25x of $20. That's somewhere around like $25, something like that. So there is some risk mitigation in there, depending how you want to play. I typically always do flex plays just because I'm all about reducing risk where I can. And then, like I said, this goes all the way up to 6 players. So just for instance, I'll show you guys here. If we want to add 6, more. So a 6-leg play here would pay $500 on a $20 entry. If we hit 5 of the 6, then we get a 2x, would be like $40. So you can see here, the higher you go, the riskier it gets. I personally don't ever go above a 4-leg. 4-leg is the top. And then I mostly do 3 legs. They seem to have the best odds for me, at least. Another thing to mention is you can actually do cross sport as well. So say, hey, maybe I only like 4 picks for the NFL this week. I could go over to NBA and I could add a couple there to finish up my 6th leg. And you can do that, across as many sports as you want, which is really, really cool. Another thing Prizepicks does is they do weekly tacos and weekly free squares. So a taco would be a reduction on the amount of points a player needs. For example, Kyle is projected at 22.5 points right now. A taco would be like a 20% point reduction, so maybe he's only projected for 18 points. So get a little bit better odds. They usually do that a few times a week. They also do free squares. Like I remember there was a free square about a month ago where Justin Herbert was projected at 0.5 passing yards. Obviously, very, very likely to hit that. So free squares are awesome when you can get them. They essentially make it so you only have to get 1 square right. So every time they pop up, I'm making a bet. I think there's a limit for free square bets. I think it's around $25. but it's definitely worth it to take them. Now, like I said, I've been using this platform for probably about 2 to 3 months. Um, I have done plenty of deposits and plenty of withdrawals, zero issues at all. Withdrawals have been extremely smooth. I know that's a big worry when it comes to sports betting. How can I get my money out? I've never had a problem with that. And they do have a customer support built within the app. So if you run into problems, it's easy to get a hold of them. Personally, I've never had to, but knowing that I can is definitely a good thing. Now they do have a promotion going on at the moment where if you deposit $100, they match it with another $100. So essentially you get $200 worth of betting power for $100. That is a great promo. If I could take advantage of that every week, I would. If you're into sports betting, then you know how big that is. It increases your odds of winning big time. Now, if you want to learn more about Prizepicks or even check it out for yourself, I did put a link in the description below. Like I said, I've only had good experiences with this platform, and I highly recommend them. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit it with a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.